Okay, everyone, we are reacting to the episode, the new season, the trailer to the new season episode of The Flash. I don't think anyone actually thought that any of the old seasons would come back again. This has some promise. This may mean that we may get some episodes to some current years. Like, for instance, we may get Supergirl, or hopefully not. The Legends kind of left as a cliffhanger. Probably not going to deal with that. Green Arrow has kind of reached his dead point, so we're not going to get another Green Arrow episode. Unless they try to switch it to Red Arrow or whatever, and it's like the story of the other teams or whatever, and all that. So we may not get that. But also, I kind of wanted to stop, and I was off from talking about this or not. But I need to say something, and I've been wanting to say it for a while, but I couldn't. Because originally it would just be me talking about something that's kind of like dead weight and not going to come back. This gives me the perfect excuse to talk about it. So I want to talk about it. My brother has his own opinion about it. He may text in this video talking about his opinion, how he feels about it. Maybe not. Who knows? Who cares? I am going to speak my piece. Now for that, I feel like I am not holding this. It's not information that I'm not just saying into a void. I can say it and can actually mean, well, not, it always means something, whatever. It's what happened to the character that played Iris West. And probably what's going to happen again. Hopefully not. I don't really support what happened to the actor, and a lot of the YouTubers who do talk about it, they are morally, I see them trying to find excuses, and I don't like that. So you guys don't know, the person who played Iris West, she was basically brutally harassed for playing a character who is just god awful. She's not awful at playing the character. The character is terrible. And because of people's hatred for the character, they would point their hatred at the actor. And I have heard some of this being pointed to her getting a lot of death threats, her getting texts about her, she should go commit suicide. I did not, and by the way, I never knew about this. When I found out about this, I think it was around season 3, I think so, at least. I think it was like season 3. And I think I was on Google at the time. I was going to type something in, but then I saw the main, the person who plays Iris West. I was like, oh, what's this? I clicked on it. And then it was like telling me all this stuff. I was like, and I was so pissed off when I heard about this. Because this is not okay. It was not okay for what I was hearing. I do not support anyone who had involvements in doing it, or people who think it was okay to begin with. A lot of people say it was because she was black. Not okay excuse. People who were saying that it was because of other things. Someone said that this was possibly because of the fact that the Reverse Flash, was, hated Barry so much that he made a terrible point of reality of Iris West, where she's just this terrible person. Well, that would be factual if it wasn't for the fact that when he died, okay? And we have seen that when a speedster who messed with time and he dies, erased from history, what he did was erased from history. So, in other words, that doesn't really work. Especially since that means that he would have to try and figure out how to mess with the timeline as he was fighting the Flash when he was trying to kill him when he was a child, and he failed. What was already proven that he didn't think that far ahead. So that theory's out of the road. People who say, like, oh, he should have gone with Patty Smith. There probably is a comic book where he does date someone named Patty. Who knows? I am not a big comic book fan, so I can't really say there is or is not. Either way, does not matter. Didn't deserve the hatred. Other words, what I'm saying is this. What people should have done is put on the show, put on Iris, and just let the hatred flow to the character. Not the actor. Because the actor didn't do nothing. The actor was innocent. In my eyes, and in my brother's eyes, everyone in one of our friends' eyes, they all agree that what happened to her was not cool, not fair, should have never happened. Throwing hatred for a non-fictional character, though, you can do. I have done it several times. I hate so many characters, but I don't hate the actor, because the actor hasn't done anything to me. I just, it's stupid beyond belief. Okay, I find it stupid. I finally get to say it. I feel like a brick, like thousands of bricks have now been lifted now since I finally get to speak my piece. And now let's watch this trailer.
Barry Allen, and I'm the fastest man alive.
I had to lower down the volume. Everyone had to lower down the volume because there may be copyrighted music playing.
It's been 6 months since we defeated the Negative Speed Force.
Defeated the Negative Speed Force.
My name's Barry Allen.
Sorry,
and I'm the fastest man alive.
Yeah. There is some things I want to talk about also. I will give my opinions on those. Maybe I will one day. I will do like my personal opinion about the Flash episode and everything that's happened when it comes to certain characters.
It's been 6 months since we defeated the Negative Speed Force.
Yeah.
That's how we'll create a better world. Both sides
fighting together. I have everything. I'm finally free.
Oh.
I gotta keep on talking because there may be copyright music playing.
Nora, whatever you're doing is loud. I'm trying to sleep.
And obviously she's in the bed, so she is playing in the show. Honestly, she's a braver man than me. I mean, no, she's a brave person, okay? She's a brave woman. She's more braver than me, that's what I'm saying. Because, yeah, hopefully people do not get on her fucking case about it. Again, that's what I am hoping, that's what I am praying. For the love of God, that these people watch the show and complain about the show of anything else.
I had a nightmare last night. I can't shake the feeling that my family's future.
And, okay, so this is kind of playing into the fact that Barry, most incidents that he's had with his couples, he's had a bad memory of someone planning to kill his beloved, and then it tells out that there is a person. It does technically mean he does have dream future sight. But we're not going to focus on that. I'm pretty sure that's just to get the story moving along, so that's probably not completely canon.
Future's in trouble. I'm going to call the League. I know.
The League. Ah, yeah, that's right. So we already have the League here, what's basically this team, and this is actually really cool.
It's dangerous, but I'm going to run to 2049.
And then, of course, his first answer to when something bad happens. I must run to the future. I must run to the past. I know this is like how they get most stories working, but this is kind of like grilling print point stuff. Like they're grilling it and they're kind of just overusing it at this point, but who knows?
Sorry, I'm late, everyone. I know this is hard. We need your help to stop this. It's attacking me through time.
Attacking through time. Oh, look, the Watchtower. Hey, that's cool. So, with the Watchtower itself being there, most definitely mean we're going to get some more DC episode stuff. I know people can say that Peacemaker is technically a part of that whole situation. I don't care about Peacemaker. I don't care about the show. Maybe I'll do a whole video where I talk about my whole reason of me not caring about it or not caring about like the Peacemaker looks pretty cool, but just the character itself doesn't really interest me as much. Also, he's very vulgar. And there's like a limit of how much vulgar can take from a show before I'd be like, okay, this is pushing past my boundaries of uncomfortability.
The whole timeline's breaking down. We can't lose anyone else. And we stop him, once and for all.
No life is expendable.
You think I don't know that?
I'm trying to pause at these crucial points.
I am trying to save the time.
him yelling at his future self again. I know I'm complaining, but I do like the fact they're bringing back the show. Okay, I'm just complaining because it's for shits and giggles. I'm not really mad at them. Like,
Timeline and the people I love. They're gonna kill Jay.
Flash, thanks for the resurrection.
thanks for the resurrection. So I think he was erased from the timeline. Basically, no more Eobard Thawne. That means no Eobard Thawne to become the Reverse Flash, but someone else became the avatar for it. It's like fucking Ben 10. Not Ben 10, I should have said something else.
All of this is my fault.
Okay, hold up.
People I love. They're gonna kill Jay.
Flash, thanks for the resurrection.
This is the end of everything.
Okay, so I'm assuming that this means that for Flash to stop this, he needs to also work with some of his old villains from the past. This may mean that we will probably get the Rival back in here. I have something to say about that too, that I will say at the end of this.
All of this is my fault.
I will burn you to ash.
Oh! Hey, he becomes he becomes what he was destined to be, the Green Lantern. Obviously, the two people who become speedsters.
Flash, can you hear me?
Don't worry. I got a plan. We're equals now, Thawne.
Blue Lightning. Oh, I get it. Blue Lightning, blue suit. If you guys don't know, there is something, I think there's a comic book called The Ultimate Flash, where I believe the Ultimate Flash has this lightning blue Invictus suit situation. The comic book one is kind of interesting. Future Me is probably going to put a picture of it somewhere that's probably hinting that that's going to be this one. So, yeah.
He's back.
Oh, great. So, that guy back. The guy who ended the multiverse again. But this time, we had the Legion, and we have Green Arrow as multiverse god. Wait a minute, hold up. No way. I know that crest from anywhere. So it's not that he has blue lightning. He has the Blue Lantern Corps, and I believe the blue. What's the blue one stand for again? Is it like bravery or courage or something? It's like, I think it's like bravery or courage or something. So they're going full Green Lantern rings with this. Okay, that's cool.
I thought they looked good there.
So obviously, it seems like he's going to get help from the Future Flash, get help from several villains. Hopefully, we get to see a lot of other people who get to come back. Please, for the love of God, bring back a lot of the old hero characters back into the fold as well. They definitely need to come back. Also, I think maybe we'll get a new episode of Black Lightning. Who knows? Because again, they also left it as a cliffhanger on that one as well. So, the Legends, Black Lightning, technically the Flash. Am I missing anything else? Green Arrow didn't have any cliffhangers as far as I know. So yeah, basically the Legends and obviously, Black Lightning and the Flash, they're the only three I know that have cliffhangers a little bit. So I'm assuming this means that they're coming back and they're going to be doing more episodes, more seasons. And I'm honestly kind of happy for it. I'm kind of pumped. But now let's talk about the whole fight. I've been wanting to talk about that one for a while too, by the way. There's a lot of things I want to talk about.
My name's Barry Allen.
And I will get that picture up as much as I can, including if I have to make it move frame per second.
It's been 6 months
Wrong frame.
since we defeated.
There we go. My problem. First of all, okay, there's two problems I have with this. One, why with them being charged in the Speed Force, you didn't just give them their natural colors that they had? That would have been cool for them to be just charged with the Speed Force. First of all, he was supposed to have blue lightning to begin with, so I kind of wish he had that. So that's my number 2 thing. Number 1, it would have been cool for all these villains to still have their lightning, is just the fact they're powered by the Speed Force. But I'm not going to complain too harshly, because I think someone who had the footage, so basically someone who was working with the people who made the show, made their edited version, and all they did is they changed the lightning back to their original colors. And that's on YouTube. You guys can go find that if you want. And, but also I have a problem. There's just one problem. So they said, like, oh, they brought back all of the villain speedsters from the past. No, they did not. There's one missing here, and that is the Rival. The Rival was my favorite villain speedster, to be honest. And he did die, technically, by that man. But technically, basically his goal was to bring back every single person who died by technically Barry's hand. Well, it's kind of funny because he says no killing, but he technically has killed all of them. So, the Speed Force killed him, though. I'll say that much. And that man killed that man. So, yeah. I'm going to rate all these suits since they're all here together. I get to rate who I think has the best villain suit, 1 through 3. But the Rival would have been so perfect for this. Having the Rival a part of this team up would have been so amazing. Having actually all of the villain speedsters. Don't know why. Maybe they did have the plan, but the whole problem was that they couldn't truly get the character involved because he said no, he refused, and no matter how much money they gave him. Maybe that's what happened. Who knows? Nope. Actually, I want to go.
My name's Barry Allen, and I'm the fastest man alive.
I am.
It's been 6 months.
Yep, okay, here we go. So before we get that, let me just talk about some of these hero suits. First of all, you have an entire Kraven-like vibe for me. Does no one else get a Kraven vibe? We have you, who doesn't have a superhero suit. I feel like you should. You. Who's that again? Oh, I know who that is. She's cool. And then we finally see her super suit, but it's at the ending of the show. So I really hope we see more of this. The super suit, it was so cool.
Months since we defeated the negative.
Okay. I feel like they should. I think they should call this the Negative Legion. Please comment down below what you guys thought about this. Also, guys, what you guys think about the stuff I brought up today for this video. I know, for a reaction video, it's been a lot. No. Okay, I want to say you. But also, it's just so regularly, and I like suit that looks like you can actually move, especially when it comes to a speedster. When I look at this, it doesn't make me think you can run in it. It makes me think you would have to walk, not run. So, if I had to pick, this guy is number 1. I love this suit. Like, this suit is so goddamn cool, especially the crystal part of it. You are number 2 on my favorite. The gold and white? Good choice. There's like very few colors that mix when you're trying to do a superhero color scheme. If you're trying to do one base color, the hardest ones to do is white, black, I think I'd say white and black, because white is like a primary color, black is a primary color, but black and white, they're kind of hard to do colors with it. Black kind of mixes with a lot of colors, because like black and green, that works. Black and red, that works. Black and purple. So black is kind of like the alternative option. You use black with any other color, it does actually look pretty cool, depending on how you have the suit. black and white. I mean white. Using white, obviously black and white works, but some colors don't work with the white motif. Like, I couldn't see this thing as blue or green or anything. So gold was perfect right there. Obviously, this guy's third last, so yeah, there we go. Okay. So everyone, that is the ending of my reaction to the Flash episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. This was really fun for me. How much I sounded like I was getting pissed off. It was, some of it was just for shits and giggles, and stuff from when I was talking about the Iris West thing. That pissed me off. But I had to say it. Please, for people who do watch this video, hate characters, not the actor. Don't complain about the character. Well, you can't complain about the character, but just don't, like, go to the audience, because trust me, I know it seems like if you complain hard enough, you can get them to change the character. But the way these movie directors are acting nowadays, your opinion is not going to matter. Like, thousands of people have complained about so many things. At this point, not going to work. So if you want to complain about it when it comes to the show. You hate it, you hate it. You want to share your opinion, share your opinion. All I'm saying is this. Don't hate actors. Hate the characters. Characters are perfectly fine. An actor shouldn't have any problem with you throwing hate at a character. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. I'm not part of the, the acting business. I would like to be, though. I just don't know how many people they have in there that can't read. I would be an interesting person to work with if that's the case. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this had I know at the start of this was a little bit down, then it was up, then it was down, then it was here, then it was there, then it was left, then it was right, then it was there, then it was in the middle. But this is because I'm very passionate about the Flash episode, because it's one of my favorite superheroes. So, not only do I hope that people don't throw hate at it, I'm also hoping that it's actually really good, especially since they're using, it seems like they're not using just one of the lantern rings, they're using more than one, and so we may see some other rings, maybe, who knows. So see you guys later. Crimson Thunder out. My voice hurts from this.